few folks not seen. You haven't seen the DMU? That's good. This is a very interesting vehicle. The guy, what was his name? Narrator. Individual owned a company called Colorado Railcar, and they built self-propelled passenger rail vehicles, and they're fairly successful. They built a lot of cars too for up in Alaska and the Northwest for touring cars. They're pretty good at putting cars together that for lines actually that made money, or for moving tourists around and people around. And he developed what you call a DMU, diesel motorized unit. So this unit is self-propelled. Barry can tell us exactly what it has in it. And this will hold about 188 people. They also make a model that is smaller, maybe about 90, like your regular passenger car. The neat part about it is that again, it doesn't require any overhead catenary. It has a couple of sort of bus-type engines, or can be serviced by a bus, but they're high efficiency, very good as far as emissions, the best probably that we've got. Rader developed the prototype himself without any federal money. Then he had it certified, FRA certified, which is no small thing because it's expensive. He paid for it himself, no federal money involved in it. Then he started marketing. He got involved in some other financial things, and when the economy went south a couple years ago, Colorado Railcar went south. But Barry Fromm, who has been a very successful entrepreneur, picked up all of the prints and all of the technology and all of the equipment and everything, and has taken over the company. It's now what, U.S. Railcar, and he is in the business now of producing these. I'm hot on them because you can take this vehicle and put it on any rail track, and for very little you can have an operating system. We bought several years ago 6 of these. We have 6 of these, and they're in service. They've been tested. As you can see, it's a very comfortable vehicle. It's a good solution. I'm sorry that people from Lake County left, because I wanted them to see this vehicle in particular, because that's a perfect one for a small line. So that's a little bit about the background of this. Again, it's self-propelled. You don't need a big diesel engine to push or pull it, which they also use. And that can be a cost-effective alternative. But this is nice for various things. Now, I was just talking to Barry last night, and while the Orlando-Tampa project went down, this vehicle could probably provide service for maybe 10% of the cost of that project between Orlando, Commissioner, and Tampa as a demonstration project, and do it for very little dollars. And the time that was given for the proposed high-speed rail, it wasn't high-speed, was 83 or 84 minutes for basically 1 hour, so an average speed. Mr. Baum tells me that he could probably come within 5 minutes of that with this or similar equipment at a fraction of the cost. So you never let the dog lie. You always look for another alternative. Barry, did you want to follow up on? You were busy passing out your brochures downstairs.